How much can you make wholesaling real estate? Welcome back. My name is Lauren Hardy and I am your wholesaling coach. People often ask, how much can you really make wholesaling real estate? I'm going to show you how it's very possible to make six figures your first year wholesaling real estate. Now, I'm not making any income promises. All results are very individual, but I am going to tell you a story about one of my students to give you a real life case study example so you can see what really is possible for you. I'm going to tell you the story of how my student, Nick, went from completely broke to making six figures his first year virtually wholesaling. I'm gonna give you an idea of how long it typically takes to get your first check. And I'm gonna even get into how long somebody typically has to work or how many hours somebody would have to work every week to make six figures a year. So let's do a little case study, and I want to talk about one of my favorite students. His name is Nick. Here's a little background on Nick. So Nick was a solo operator. It was just him working by himself. He liked to run very lean, meaning that he didn't want to spend too much marketing dollars. He didn't want to have too big of expenses or too big of overhead to take care of. Nick tried to make this business work out in his hometown, San Diego. Now, San Diego is a very high-priced area and it's very, very competitive. So when Nick was trying to make this business work at first, he was having a really tough time. But when he got introduced to a virtual wholesaling model and he got introduced to me and my coaching program, things really changed for him, and it changed very quickly. In fact, after Nick's first 90 days of really taking action in a virtual market under my program and my coaching, he started closing regular deals, and now he's definitely closing at least one deal a month that is getting him around 10 grand. So at this point, Nick is doing really, really good. But it was definitely a hard start for him. He spent a year just trying to make this business work on his own, and it was really, really hard. It wasn't until he actually changed territories where it all started to come together for him. So let's talk about how long it took Nick to get his first deal. So this isn't really just applying to Nick. I see this a lot where students get started, and from when they first start taking action to when they close their deal, if they are hustling and they are doing everything I say, I have seen many people close their first deal in the first 90 days. Now, you know what? Individual results, they do vary. It is very possible that you might take longer, and I don't want you to get discouraged if it takes you 6 months to do your first deal. But I have seen people do this in 90 days if they really, really go hard at it. And this is what the first 90 days is going to look like for you. So you are going to be very unsure of yourself. You are going to be marketing to sellers and having these conversations that you've never had before with sellers about their real estate. It's going to feel very uncomfortable, especially if you have no previous real estate experience. If you do have real estate experience, it might be a little bit easier. But if you don't, expect that it's going to be uncomfortable. An area that people really, really struggle with, honestly, is making offers on homes. Because we're investors, we need to buy low and sell high. That's the name of the game. So to buy low, you do have to make offers that are low enough for you to make money. And some people might feel like that is considered a low ball. So you're going to feel a little uncomfortable. It's going to be outside of your comfort zone to be making these low ball offers to sellers. And that's to be expected. I'm just giving you an idea right now so you know what you're getting into. But what you're gonna find is as time goes by and the more you talk to sellers and the more offers you make, it's gonna get easier and easier. It's not gonna be so uncomfortable. Now, how many hours do you need to put into this business every week to make this type of money in wholesaling? How many hours to make six figures? In the case study of Nick, he told me he works maybe 3-4 hours a day, 5 days a week. And in fact, I've talked to a lot of people that can say honestly that they just put in 3 to 4 very, very focused hours 5 days a week. I like to give the advice to pick 3 activities that you can do every day for 3 hours. And these activities have to be money-making activities. If you do 3 money-making activities every single day for 3 hours, you will absolutely close deals and you will start making the type of income you want to make. And that's only in 3 hours. To me, that's the ultimate side hustle. You could easily keep your full-time job in wholesale real estate on the side. I know plenty of people that do it. I have a ton of students that do that. You have to think, what could an extra $5,000 a month do for you? If you were making an extra $5,000 a month, how would that change your life? How would that help you? I want to know, so please tell me in the comments below, how would your life change if you made an extra $5,000 a month and you only had to work a few hours a day to get there? What is holding you back? I want to know in the comments. If it's that you don't even know where to start, well, I've got an answer for you. I've got a mini course that's absolutely free. You guys can check it out at www.laurenhardyofficial.com. That's it, guys. I hope you guys love this video. Thank you so much for watching.